Good morning, everybody. I'm Danielle Knox. Welcome to The Balancing Act. Coming up on today's show, we'll learn some helpful tips on how to clear up the clutter and make your space reflect your personality. And we'll follow the journey of two women who found new confidence and hope after experiencing devastating hair loss. All that and more today on The Balancing Act. Well, it is a fact that this little American favorite right here is found in about 85% of American homes. USA-grown peanuts and peanut butter have come a long way from the ballpark and the school lunchbox. In fact, more and more, they're emerging as a key ingredient in some of today's most innovative recipes and new products. Here to talk about this fact is Marie Finn, President and Managing Director of the National Peanut Board, and three-time Olympic gold medalist, certified personal trainer, and nutritionist Brooke Bennett. Ladies, thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
We're glad to be here.
You know, we all know peanuts and peanut butter, specifically from our childhoods. It was a comfort food for me as well as my kids now. But tell me how the face of USA-grown peanuts is really changing.
Sure, we all have great memories of peanuts and peanut butter from when we were kids.
Yeah.
Just terrific. But today we have a lot of new ways that we can think about peanuts and peanut butter and peanut products, and we're incorporating them into this nutritious, balanced lifestyle that we're all trying to achieve, and it's not just for kids.
You know, I think one of the things that's interesting to me is that peanuts and peanut butter are becoming so exotic, because for me, my choices have always been creamy versus crunchy. That was my big dilemma, but it's changing, isn't it?
Absolutely. We have a lot of interesting new products. Two of the ones that are really most fascinating and that we're most excited about are peanut protein powder and peanut flour.
We'll talk a little bit more about the health benefits of peanuts.
The virtues of peanuts and peanut butter are many, but number one is superior flavor, and the rest of it is a wonderful litany of 30 vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, phytonutrients, more protein than any tree nut, high in fiber. I could go on, but one of the most important things that we are all focusing on these days is, you know, peanuts have the monounsaturated good fats that are heart healthy.
And can I just say, peanuts will help you win a gold medal.
Yes,
because Brooke, you are a three-time Olympic gold medalist, and I know you were telling me you really grew up eating a lot of peanuts and peanut butter.
I did. My mom started me off eating very healthy at a young age, and so I packed my lunch daily, and of course it was the all-time kids' favorite peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And even going through my workouts 4 to 5 hours a day, I needed the fuel source, and I needed something that was going to stick with me to get through some of those grueling workouts.
And now that you are a personal trainer, you obviously are passing a lot of your knowledge onto your clients. Let's talk a little bit about what you tell your clients in terms of achieving a healthy lifestyle using peanuts.
Well, I like to keep it simple, give them very simple information as far as keeping a healthy, balanced diet.
I love this shake. You were talking about what's in this shake, and it's good, it's nutritious, and it has peanuts?
Absolutely. This is, of course, everybody's favorite, the fruit smoothie. You can put the new protein powder that Marie was talking about, and it mixes easy, less in fat, and of course, it's going to give you the energy. And of course, a traditional turkey wrap.
Oh, that looks great.
Partner it up with the peanut flatbread made with the peanut flour.
Right.
And Marie, this is French toast, but not just your ordinary French toast.
Yeah, we like to say that peanuts make the exotic familiar and the familiar exotic, and there's a breakfast favorite stuffed with peanut butter and bananas.
Sounds so good.
And here we have truly an exotic dish for many of us. This is a Yucatan pork crepa with a barbacoa mole sauce made with, you know, peanuts in the mole, and peanut flour enhances those crepes.
Absolutely. Got lots of wonderful choices here. And if people want more information on these recipes and more on USA-grown peanuts, where can they go to find that?
Just go to nationalpeanutboard.org for all things peanut.
Sounds good. We appreciate you, Marie. Brooke, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Is your home entertainment system a cabling nightmare? Up next, 5 simple steps to reorganize it. Hi, welcome back to The Balancing Act. Does this look like your home entertainment system? Well, if the answer is yes, we have some do-it-yourself tips that will help you get your entertainment world organized. I am here with Gina Daddario of Planet Waves, a company with a mission to help you simplify and organize audio and video cabling in your home. Sounds like a difficult task, Gina. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks very much, Danielle.
All right, here's the deal. I've done this. I've gone out and bought the big 72-inch, HD TV, and then I get home, I start to unpack it. Gotta buy wiring, gotta buy cabling, gotta buy all of this extra stuff. And then I'm thinking, I'm just calling a handyman. I can't do this myself.
Actually, I like to think about it in 5 easy steps, and that breaks down the whole installation process into a very manageable type of thing. The first step would be to create a plan. Take a look at all of the components that you currently have, any that you might be interested in adding or upgrading in your system, and to decide, what do you need, and to figure out how everything connects to each other. One thing that you definitely have to consider is how you're going to integrate standard and high definition components.
And that's your step one, and then you've also got some other steps that you've got to go through before you can really make sure this is all done.
The second step that we strongly recommend is that you create a system map. Visually create a representation of all your components so you can figure out how they're going to connect to each other, in what order, and that's going to help you determine more easily exactly what you need in terms of the products and connectivity for cabling, and it's also going to provide you with a little map and a guide to help you when you get to the installation process. So once you've gone through those first 2 steps, then you need to go and choose your cabling and connectivity. It can be very confusing to know what you need to buy for what components. So that's why we at Planet Waves have created our do-it-yourself home theater installation kits. This one box has one type of cable that you need and all the different connectors to connect all of your home theater components.
One cable.
Right, one
Wow.
type of cable.
That's interesting because you talked about having a plan, which I think a lot of us don't have when we're taking that out of that big thing out of the box. But you're talking about planning, mapping, and measuring. But here's the big thing that gets me all of the time, Gina. It's the wiring. Hate that.
Right, and it can be very confusing. There are many different products on the market. At Planet Waves, we have engineered one cable that will deliver crystal clear, high definition signal, and it will accommodate all different types of connectors that can get all of your components connected to each other properly.
So you've got that one cable. Is it a cable that you can cut to any length?
Yes, that's one of the great things about it, is that it can be custom cut to any length, and assembling the cable itself with the connector is a very simple, easy process. You simply cut, attach the connector, give it a little twist, and screw it on. We also offer the kits in a variety of different sizes with different lengths of cable and up to 42 different connectors, so that can really accommodate whatever your needs are.
All right, Gina, most of the hard work is out of the way. All the pre-producing elements are done. Just a couple more steps to get through, right?
Right, steps 4 and 5. Step 4 is where you're going to actually go ahead and create your cables. And with the Planet Wave system, that's a very easy 3-part assembly process. All you need to do is cut the cable to the desired length. Then you're going to choose the right connector and slip it onto the end of the cable. Give it a little twist, use the included screwdriver to screw it together, and your cables are ready to go.
All right, that's great. And then step 5 is a really important element, too.
Right, step 5 is to now actually go ahead and connect all of your components together, and this is where having that map that you drew earlier in the process will come in handy to help guide that more smoothly. Then, once you have everything connected the way you want, you're going to go ahead and use the little elastic cable ties, and that's going to keep all of the cables really neat and tidy behind the components and give you a very clean, professional look.
Well, I'll tell you, these DIY installation kits are a great solution. I really, really like them. What happens if our viewers want to find out more information on where they can purchase it?
Well, you can check us out online. You can visit our website, which is www.planetwaves.com/CE, or you can get them at www.crutchfield.com.
All right, Gina, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
All right. Well, are you a mom with college or high school students getting ready to head back to school? Well, I bet you haven't given much thought to their study space, have you? Well, in order for them to be productive, it's important they feel comfortable in a space that not only shows off their personality, but also provides a great work environment. Designer David Bromstad joins us today from New York City with his ideas for creating a special place for any student. Glad to have you with us, David.
Thank you, Danielle. It's great to be here.
So, as an experienced designer, why do you think color is so important?
Color is really important because, it expresses your personality, but also it affects the way you feel and it expresses your mood as well. So the colors around you are very powerful. So if you have blues and greens in your home, it's going to make you feel very serene and very calm. If you have, bright, lively colors like red, oranges, and yellows, then it's, definitely visual stimulation. It's going to get your heart beating a little bit more.
Very interesting. So are there ways that we can incorporate, let's say, color into technology?
Technology has come a long way. It used to be just with blacks and grays and silvers, and now we have tons of color. And Dell has done a great job of giving us this desktop. It's called the Studio Desktop, and it comes in, look how little it is. It's so cute, it's so small, it looks like a piece of sculpture. But the best part is that this colored sleeves slide on and off so you can change whatever color you want per your mood.
Okay, now here's the thing. With all the stuff teenagers have these days, they've got everything. And so what's available to help them cut the clutter? Not that they really want to do that.
Cutting clutter is key, and the first thing to do that is go wireless. Wireless mouses, wireless keyboard, and a wireless printer. That's the easiest and quickest way. Also, get them some cool furniture. Get them some furniture they want to keep clean. You know, a great desk is fantastic. This desk is wonderful because you can style it the way you want. Color, shape, size, awesome.
Oh, David, that stuff looks great. So how can you show your personality, though, when you've got a really, really small area to work with, like a dorm room?
You know, showing your personality is really key, especially when you go to college. And if you can't paint the walls, hang some things on the wall. Hang some really cool photo boxes like the ones we have behind us. And lay a rug down. Really take up as much space as you can. Spread out to that middle divided line. And, you know, a rug is full of color, full of personality. It has that warmth that you have at home.
Okay, well, where can we get more information?
You can go to Dell.com and PB.com for some great ideas.
And where can we find out more information about you?
You can go to Bromstad.com and you can see all the stuff I've done in the last few years.
All right, David, thank you for teaching us about color personality today.
You're welcome, Danielle. Thanks so much for having me.
Coming up, from hair loss to hope, two women share their inspiring personal stories.
Hi, my name is Marilyn Reed. I'm 38 years old. I was diagnosed with breast cancer a little over a year ago. It was a very traumatic time in my life, especially when I found out I was going to lose all my hair due to chemotherapy treatments. I was devastated at that point, and I went out and I bought a synthetic wig, and I was very unhappy with the way that it looked.
My name is Suzanne London Patterson, and I have been struggling with a condition called trichotillomania since I was 11 years old. I began pulling my hair out as a child and had no idea that anyone else in the world had done such a thing. I didn't talk about it. I didn't look for any kind of solution. I tried to just cover myself.
Well, as you can see from that video, experiencing hair loss can be very traumatizing for anyone. And for a woman, well, I'd have to say it can be pretty devastating because us girls really do spend a lot of time on our hair. It is almost like our primary accessory. When it's flat or frizzy, we have a bad hair day, and that can affect our mood for the rest of the day. When it's voluminous and styled, we are happening because hair is simply that important to us. And when faced with the loss of it, our self-esteem and our confidence can crumble. But the good news is that there is an alternative to hair loss for women, and I'm here with Tina Torres with Hair Club for Men and Women to discuss how you can restore your hair and your confidence in the process, really, right, Tina?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, you know, hair loss is really a condition that can affect women of any age. Tell me a little bit more about this condition.
That's correct. Actually, women can lose their hair at any age, and the causes vary quite. There's many reasons why a woman can lose their hair, anywhere from androgenetic alopecia to stress, hormonal changes, treatments for illnesses such as cancer, also trichotillomania, a condition where an individual will systematically pull out one's hair.
So tell us more about Hair Club for Men and Women. What is the process?
The Hair Club for Men and Women is the leading provider in the nation for our hair restoration. We've been around for over 30 years. We provide both surgical and non-surgical solutions for both men and women.
And when a woman or a man comes in, but when a woman comes in specifically, you really do an in-depth analysis of her hair, of what's going on with her, so that you can make an informed decision to help her.
That's correct. Our hair loss experts actually do a 1-hour complimentary microscopic scalp and hair analysis and really provide a solution for the woman depending on her expectations, her needs, and her concerns.
So, you know, Tina, what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to invite onto the set Marilyn and Suzanne, the two ladies that you saw earlier in the video, and talk to them more about how Hair Club for Men and Women has really affected their lives. Come on in, ladies.
Oh, I'm Gina.
I'm Danielle. Nice to meet you.
Danielle.
Pleasure. Hey, Danielle. Nice to meet you.
to meet
Well,
you.
come on in and sit down. Let's get right into this because I've got to say, first of all, you look marvelous.
Well, thank
You
you.
really do. How do you feel?
I feel awesome. I love my hair. I love my hair.
And you as well. Your hair. I love that cut on you. It's very
Oh,
flattering.
thanks so much. They're incredible. My hair feels like my own hair. It's fun to style. I can do just about anything with it.
I know. I was just touching your hair here, and it's just wonderful how it does. It feels amazing.
It is human hair. It's
Yeah.
all human. It's natural.
How has the Hair Club for Men and Women helped you?
It's given me self-confidence again. I mean, I went through a hard time when I lost my hair, and it just feels great to have this beautiful head of hair because I had none.
So tell me how easy this is for you to maintain.
It's very easy. It's not hard at all. It's a simple lifestyle with this hair.
And how about for you? Is it easy? Because yours looks gorgeous. I love it. I mean, you must have just been like this when you walked in and found the Hair Club.
Absolutely.
Tell
I
me
have
about
tried
it.
so many different things, and finally picked up the phone and called Hair Club after one of the infomercials. And I walked into the center, and the women treated me like they'd known me all my life. It was the most comfortable thing.
If you could say something to other women out there who may be going through the same things you all did, what would you say to them?
I would definitely have them go into the Hair Club and check it out and see what it's all about because it has changed my life dramatically.
Well, I tell you, you both walked in here with a little strut in your step, so there was a lot of confidence. Yes, and so it obviously was a wonderful, wonderful thing for you, and we do appreciate you coming in and sharing your stories with us.
Thank you.
Best of luck, ladies.
Thank you.
Up next, to make lunchtime nutritious and fun. We'll tell you how. Stay tuned.
Here's some information on protecting your pet from common household dangers. While plants add a touch of color and fragrance to our daily lives, they also inject an element of danger in the lives of our pets. The Humane Society has identified more than 700 plants as poisonous to animals, some of which include azalea, geraniums, lilies, mistletoe, poinsettia, and philodendron. Some human foods to keep away from pets include onions and onion powder, alcoholic beverages, coffee grounds, tomatoes, potatoes, and avocados. Stay tuned to the Balancing Act for more pet care tips.
Welcome back. Up next, we're talking about our own children's nutrition. Did you know that according to the USDA, over 61% of children ages 2 to 17 are not getting enough fiber, not even close to the recommended daily amount?
Wow, that is a serious number,
is.
Wendy. And, you know, we've learned a poor diet lacking in fiber and other important nutrients could lead to some pretty serious health consequences down the road.
So the question is, what do we pack in
Yeah.
our kids' lunch boxes? How can we make them healthier? And since we all know that kids like to eat not necessarily what's good for them, we have to find creative ways to get more nutrition into our kids. Back on our show today is nutritionist Dr. Karen Kretina to discuss this subject with us. Hi, Karen.
Hi. Karen, good to see you. And I know
You
we
too.
talked about, you know, creative ways. One of my creative ways was when my child wouldn't eat his whole wheat bread. I said, I'll give you a shot of whipped cream right out the can, ready whip in your mouth if you'll eat it. He ate about 3 pieces, gave him the whipped cream. Probably not the best way to go about to get
Actually, this might be an easier way of doing that. Because this bread, you know what you're talking about is kids tend to be resistant for the whole
That's
wheat
exactly
bread,
what
right?
happened.
The
Yep,
taste
right.
of it they don't tend to enjoy. And this product actually tastes, this white wheat bread tastes and feels, has the same texture of white bread. So kids are really responsive to it, and yet it has the same nutritional value as whole wheat bread.
So you brought as an example the Nature's Own white wheat bread. Why is fiber so important? It's white, so the kids will love the taste, but it's high in fiber. Why is it so important to our health?
Well, this sandwich made with this has 5 grams of fiber, which is a wonderful source of fiber, and that helps a child's intestinal health, as well as helps them feel full longer, which can help them more successfully manage their weight.
We have some children
Oh,
here today.
yes.
Hi, kids.
Hello.
Hi. And they've got their own Nature's Own white wheat bread over there, and they're going to make some healthy sandwiches. It is fun to put them to work making their own food.
And get them in the kitchen involved with healthy nutrition helps. It goes a long way to creating a healthy adult eventually.
You have some good ideas here, too.
I love
for
these ideas.
Ways to make food creative. Is that sandwich have olives for eyes?
This is the old man in the hat sandwich with several different vegetables on there.
Radishes for a nose and mouth?
That's so cute.
Yes, and then the little lettuce leaf for the beard.
I like that. And you know what I love this. Now, this looks like it's got like peanut butter and something else going on
That's
in there.
actually peanut butter and apple sandwich.
Oh,
Yes.
So you just finely chop up the apples and mix it in with the peanut butter?
Yeah,
Oh,
or
great
you can,
idea.
it's even easier if you just spread the peanut butter and put a few apple slices on it.
And then just put it on
yeah,
top
and then your
and-
child can take a cookie cutter like they're doing over there and make a little round sandwich out of it. So it's a lot of fun for them.
A lot of great ideas.
And your grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, I love that.
That's
Yeah.
the funny face grilled sandwich.
And that looks like it's something quick and easy to do,
Yeah.
but it gets the kids involved, and it, you know, they really want to eat it.
And it's going to put a smile on their face. You know, you put it
Yes.
down, they're going to enjoy that.
Now, this bread tends to be as high in fiber, but taste like the bread kids love, white bread.
Traditional
it's
white
also a
bread.
little higher in protein, I was reading on the label.
It's a little bit higher in protein, and the whole sandwich, when you make a sandwich, has 5 grams of protein. And as y'all mentioned, you know, our kids aren't getting enough fiber. So this is a great, you know, alternative for that.
Karen, thanks so much
Thank
for being
you.
with us
We
today.
appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Dr. Karen Kratina.
Thank you.
That's all for today. Tomorrow, Kathy Peterson shares her unique ideas for dressing your table, and your next diet meal plan can save you money and time in the kitchen. I'm Danielle Knopf. Thanks for joining us here on The Balancing Act. We'll see you right here every weekday morning on Lifetime Television. Take care, everybody.
Air travel for The Balancing Act provided by Southwest Airlines.